And a good morning to you, Kern County. Happy Monday. For our first full week of May, things are looking really good by the end of the week. For today, we're still dealing with the last little bit of the weekend storm system. As you can see right now over our rooftop camera, quite a bit of cloud coverage to begin your Monday. Not bad in terms of temperatures here right now. Locally in Bakersfield, 63 degrees. Bit cooler in our mountain communities, mainly 40s and 50s right now. 51 at Fraser Park, 53 for Lake Isabella, and right at 48 over in Tehachapi. Into the afternoon, we are still tracking, like I said, the last little bit of the storm that we had through the weekend. Could see just a little bit of activity popping up mainly in our high terrain areas, so like the KRV by later on this evening and some of our high desert neighborhoods, even stretching all the way over to Edwards Air Force Base. Could see just a last little bit of this storm system in the form of some light scattered showers into the afternoon. And skies are set to clear though, like you can see on Futurecast. So it's really just a couple of hours into the evening. Not out of the question to see a couple of popping up showers in our mountain and desert neighborhoods, but everyone's temperatures are moving in the right direction for today and in a big way by the end of the week. So high temperatures for Monday back into the 70s and 80s here in the valley today, 60s and 70s for the mountains and 70s and 80s over in our desert neighborhoods. Just a little bit of wind activity into the afternoon as well in our higher wind prone areas. Nothing like we saw through the weekend with the wind advisory that we had along the Mojave Desert slopes, but still, as you can see, breezy in our mountain and desert neighborhoods, up to 25 miles per hour wind gusting near Tehachapi and 30 to 35 near Mojave and Jawbone Canyon. Just a light breeze here on the valley floor, likely to feel that into the evening as well. In the extended forecast, like I said, is where things really take a change. So at the next couple of days, as we begin the early part of this week, you can see temperatures are bumping up a couple of degrees every day. But as I extend this out to our 7-day forecast, you can see by Thursday and Friday, we are back into the 90s and nearly triple digits by Saturday. So we are returning to our warm, dare I say, hot weather here in Kern County by the end of this week as we get closer to our summertime season. In the extended forecast in our other neighborhoods of Kern County, like you saw on Futurecast for today, very minor chances of a couple of passing showers, not out of the question for the late morning, early afternoon hours for our mountain and desert neighborhoods, including the KRV. But everybody warming up by the end of the forecast. By Friday, mountain communities in the 80s, nearly 90 for the KRV, and mid-90s over in the desert.